brighten up my day. Your blonde hair out of a fairy tale. Come along, start the show. Having fun in the snow. Christmas is almost here. Let's toast to a very good year. It's just you and me, chilling right under the tree.
Hello, Quantum Jumpers. My name is Gina. I am the owner and creator of LeniaLoveday, and I'm here today to help change your lives forever and for the better. I am a certified life coach and law of assumption teacher, here to remind you of who you truly are. If you're interested in conscious creation, manifestation, and the law of assumption, don't go anywhere because you're at the right place. Welcome to day 18 of my LOA Christmas calendar. Today, I wanted to remind you that if you're experiencing something, anything that isn't the way you've imagined, you simply don't need to accept that experience as final, and you just need to keep going until you're living the version that you wanted. I have a funny example of mine that I'd like to share. It's not a big manifestation, but it's still a manifestation. Because remember, you are manifesting every moment of every day of your life. You're not only manifesting when you picked something specific and you're working on that one desire. You are picking specific things every millisecond of every day. And you're experiencing the people, events, and circumstances that you've picked. Your whole life, your whole existence is a manifestation. So, here is the example that I wanted to talk to you about today. As I told you on day 14, I went to see the new Wonka movie, and I did watch it one day before its premiere in the US, which is a nice manifestation in and of itself. But guess what happened? I watched it, and afterwards I walked out of the auditorium thinking, okay, I'm sure this is a good movie, but how would I know? See, there was a slight problem at the screening, and for one reason or another, the movie was played at such a low volume that we could hardly hear it. It was ridiculous. If someone started coughing, for example, we couldn't hear the words the characters were saying at all. We couldn't hear the music. We couldn't hear the lyrics. We were just watching the screen for 2 hours straight, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. I kept thinking to myself, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I visualized. I only realized the reason why this experience manifested later on. See, I had this silly belief that it's really hard to watch the original English versions in my country, and that even if you find a movie theater where you can watch something in English, the sound is gonna be low. So you're encouraged to watch the dubbed version next time around, which in my case would be the Hungarian version. But see, I wasn't interested in the Hungarian singing voices of Timothy Chalamet and Olivia Colman. I wanted to hear the original songs. So, after this unfortunate screening experience, I headed straight home, feeling defeated. And later that evening, I started listening to the soundtrack. And as I was listening, I realized just how amazing the songs are and how detailed and great the music is. So I was like, okay, I've decided. I'm giving this one another shot. I'm going to see this movie in English. And I'm going to see it in a movie theater at a high volume. And it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be mind blowing. And so I went ahead and looked for another screening, which I found to be in another movie theater a couple days later. And I went ahead and bought a ticket. In the next few days, whenever I thought of the movie, I imagined myself just sitting there in the cinema and loving every second of it. I imagine that the volume is so high that I can hear all the little details in the music. and that the lyrics and the dialogues are crystal clear. So the day finally came, and I went to see the movie for a second time yesterday. And guess what? It's not really a spoiler, so I can share it. The movie is starting with this song called A Hatful of Dreams. And as soon as I heard the whistle at the beginning, I was smiling ear to ear because it was so loud and so great. And I knew at that moment, I just knew that this is the experience I picked from the quantum field. This is the version I wanted. And I knew that I am manifesting the exact thing I wanted to experience. And I'm manifesting it right this moment. I'm living it right now. So it was indeed an incredible treat of a movie. I enjoyed every song. Listen to Pure Imagination if you haven't already, because it's all about manifestation. And so, all in all, I loved every moment of it. But why am I sharing this story? I'm sharing it because I wanted to remind you that sometimes you won't manifest the exact thing you picked for one reason or another. And that's okay. Because if you're not enjoying the experience that you've created, there is no one and nothing stopping you from recreating it. You are the creator of your reality. You are calling the shots. You are deciding whether something is final or not. So, if it's not your desired end, then it's not the end. It was only a short stop on the path towards the end. Keep this in mind, and you'll never see disappointment the same way ever again. But that was it for me today, guys. I intend this to be eye-opening and helpful. If you like this video, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that the algorithm can do its magic and notify more people about this knowledge. Thank you so very much for listening. I hope you're having a gorgeous day. May the rest of your life be the best of your life. And I'll see you tomorrow.